ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
Hello students, hi everyone. I hope you are all fine, isn't it right? Okay, in this video we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 1. So what is the chapter 1, ma? Okay, chapter 1 is nutrition and the supplying system. So before getting deep into it, let us see briefly, okay, what are the subtopics in that. Okay, I'll give a brief intro of this chapter. So in this chapter we'll be having some subtopics like autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. These are the some subtopics in this. Next one we'll be having the photosynthesis. In photosynthesis we'll come across what are the raw materials in that, and we'll be having some activities like to prove the starch, and we'll be having some activities in this. Like some activities like a starch test. Okay.
Students, my name is Vishal Sharma and I did my B.Tech from IIT Kanpur in Electrical Engineering. I have an experience of more than 12 years in preparing IIT JEE aspirants for this examination. Under me already more than 100 students have cracked this IIT JEE examination. Right now I am associated with K. Venkana classes. Now K. Venkana classes, for the first time in Hyderabad, it has brought your top Delhi, IIT and NITN faculties. Now what are you waiting for? Come and join us and realize your dream of getting into IITs.
Then oxygen test and the hydrilla experiment. How water is released from a plant, like hydrilla experiment. We'll see this one. And the next subtopic here is the chloroplast structure. And we see the TS of leaf here. So I think this is very known to you, TS of leaf. This will be from your 10th, 7th, 8th and 9th standards onwards. And next photosynthesis types in that, cyclic and non-cyclic reactions, cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation, and next the dark reaction, And that's all. There ends our photosynthesis topics, and the next we'll get into the heterotrophic nutrition. From heterotrophic nutrition we'll get how amoeba and protozoans, how they take their food, and what is their nutrition type. Okay, amoeba and paramecium nutrition. And we will also come to know about the digestion in human being. So these are the topics which we see in our chapter. Okay. So in the next, see what are the questions we'll get from this chapter. What is the weightage? Let's see. So for how many marks you are going to write the exam? So from this chapter, nutrition, okay, 1 2 mark, 1 4 mark, and 1 8 mark. So we can expect these many questions from this chapter. So 1 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 8, 16 marks. So for 16 marks you are going to write. Okay. We can't expect any 2 mark questions because it may comes from backside of the lesson, or it may be from in between, like contextual. So we can't make any exception in the 1 mark 2 mark question, because from wherever they can you give. Okay. And 4 mark questions, like here you can see the starch test is your 4 mark here, and the oxygen test is a 4 mark. Okay. And hydrilla experiment also 4 mark, and here the chloroplast structure can give for 4 mark here, and the tears of leaf also we can expect as the 4 mark question here, and here digestion 4 mark. And even they can ask this questions as your 8 mark question also, this digestion they may give as even 8 mark answer also, like what are the enzymes here in digestion, like in small intestine, like stomach, like that. We will be having some set of enzymes in this. Okay, that will be asked as the 8 mark answer. And as well as we will be having some vitamin chart, like vitamin chart. Okay, like different vitamins they will be asked as the 8 mark question here. Okay, and they can give 2 questions at a time, like they can ask both starch test and oxygen test clubbing together, as they can give as both 8 mark answer. Okay. Then next they can also give like both tears of the chloroplast as well as the chloroplast structure, they can give as the 8 mark answer. Okay. Now the pattern of the 10th exam has changed. Okay. And in autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition definition also we may get the 1-2 mark question here, and some cyclic and non-cyclic also they can give the 2 mark answer. So what I mean to say here is we can't make any exception on the 2 mark wherever they can give. Okay. So that's about the brief intro of this nutrition chapter. Now let's get into the introduction of the nutrition.